What's going on, Space Gods? Spacey back with another video for you guys with some search and destroy on terminal. This is map 3 of that 4v4 tournament that me, Fizzer, Convict, and Shuckles won. And you may have seen the first map in my recent video if you haven't checked that out. But this video, I want to talk about my gaming story. This is going to be episode 2. If you haven't seen episode 1, check that out as I explain the beginning of Black Ops and how I placed in my first event. And just go check that out if you didn't. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about Black Ops more. I'm going to finish off Black Ops in 2 parts. This is part 1 and part 2 I'll upload another day. But pretty much after Columbus, you know, we placed pro and we actually got into pool play with the 15th seed. Luckily it wasn't supposed to happen, but we got into pool play with 15th seed, just making it into pool play. And Fumes ended up saying he couldn't go to Anaheim, so we had to pick up another fourth, and we ended up picking up Carbon. You may know who Carbon is. Carbon with a K, not a C. There's 2 Carbons in the community. He played for Knox at Columbus. You may have heard of him, I don't know. But we ended up going to Anaheim, and we ended up placing what our seed was, 15th. Anaheim was a rough event. You know, we just made it into pro status again. That was a really rough event. We were fighting for top 16, and after that event, you know, we ended up making moves. Empire ended up wanting to play with Obey, so he left our team to play with Obey, and we ended up dropping Chance after Anaheim. And you know, I didn't really want to do that, but it was a team of 2 that we picked up, so I had to get rid of someone. It was me and Carbon, a team of 2. We ended up picking up a team of 2 of Wreck and Image. I played with Wreck and Image out from Raleigh to the rest of the season for Black Ops, and those were the 2 teammates that I have ever teamed with for the longest amount of time. Probably 7 months we teamed, and we ended up going to Raleigh and ended up getting my best placement, which was 11th. Went through pool play. We ended up beating a team that placed top 5, which is Forest, and we ended up going to Raleigh, and it was really a fun event. Now after Raleigh had passed, I ended up going in Orlando with the same roster except Carbon. We ended up dropping Carbon and picking up Next. Now this event was so dreadful. I hated not even the event. The event was actually so fun and I enjoyed it, but practicing before the event and dealing with the stuff before Orlando, Next didn't really want to scrim a lot. We probably got a total of 10 hours in to practice for Orlando. You know, Next was just being a pain in the ass, and he could tell you this himself. He didn't want to play with us really. The main reason why he didn't want to play was he just got his stream and he wanted to play Gears of War 3. So he was doing that while we were trying to scrim. And to be honest, my team back in Black Ops, we all argued. We were all friends, but while we were scrimming, it was just arguing behind arguing. We didn't, there wasn't probably one day that we didn't scrim without arguing. So Next didn't really want to play with all that, and Jesus lordy, that was dirty what I just did there. But we ended up going to Orlando, and we ended up placing top 8, which was my best placing of all Black Ops. You know, I placed 8th in Orlando, and that was my best placing. You know, that was my first game, and I'm happy for that. I've placed top 16 every event I went to, and you know, that's something to be happy about. My first game, MLG wise, and I did really well. But I honestly think with a lot more practice, and if Next wasn't such a pain in the ass with practicing, we would have definitely placed, I'd say, top 5. That's what I think we would have placed if we would have grinded with Next and got a lot more chemistry. But after Orlando, you know, Next also dicked us over 2 to 3 weeks before Providence. He told us that he wasn't going to Providence, which is Nationals, because his girlfriend Victrix wasn't going, supposedly. That's what people were telling me. So we had to pick up a new fourth, and I literally picked up a fourth a week before Nationals, and unfortunately I had to go to my mom's house because I got kicked out of my house, and I didn't have my PS3 at my mom's house, so we couldn't even practice for Nats. And we literally practiced at Providence in the pro lounge and literally scrimmed maybe 2-3 games, and then like I said, my team argued a lot, so something went down at Providence, and we like stopped scrimming. Then we got over it, and we were like, let's go, let's play, let's win. And you know, me, Rec, and Image, we argued a lot during Black Ops, but I miss those guys. Those are like really good friends of mine, and you know, I keep in touch with them every now and then. And they were like the best teammates I ever had. Besides the arguing, like they were chill dudes, and I really enjoyed like just hanging out with them at events. So we ended up playing Providence with like 3 games of practice in the Pro Lounge, and we ended up placing 11th with Saint. I picked up Saint a week before the event. I talked to him at an NJ Halo. I was like, yo, you want to come with us? He was like, yeah, take the train over there. And we ended up placing 11th with him, which is pretty good considering we literally practiced for 3 days, not 3 days, 3 games in the Pro Lounge at the event, which is kind of hilarious. But, you know, Black Ops was a blast. I said I would do 2 parts about Black Ops, but I pretty much covered everything. You know, I didn't really go, like, there's not much to go into detail about it. It's pretty much the same thing, you know, getting ready for event, practicing, getting that chemistry. And, you know, unfortunately, some of the events, like Orlando and Nationals, we didn't have enough practice, but, you know, we did what we could. And, you know, Orlando was a pretty good placing for me. I placed 8th. We didn't even practice a lot, and same with Nationals. And I just want to shout out everyone that I played with in Black Ops. You know, Black Ops was a blast, and I really hope events come around for Black Ops 2. Make sure that's a blast, just like Black Ops was. If you didn't go to MLG events in Black Ops, you really missed out, because they were just so much fun, and I really enjoyed them every event I went to, regardless of my placing. And, you know, pretty much next episode I do with my gaming story, I'm just going to talk about what happened in MW3 and just fill you guys in what my journey was like in this game. You know, it was a pretty interesting journey, and I just kind of took this game as I really like wanted to like put my goal to YouTube on this game. You know, there's not much to play for, and I kind of just sat back a little and chilled out. But, you know, I'm planning to play Frag Cup and all that. You already know that from my last upload. But I just hope Black Ops 2 is on the circuit. Black Ops was a blast. And I just want to enjoy events again, like MLG events, and just chill with everybody. And, you know, those were the best times. Black Ops, those were pretty much my only times. Like, that was my first competitive game. And besides this one, like, this is my second competitive game, and Black Ops was just really fun, and I miss playing at MLG events. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please let me know if you want to know any more about my gaming story, anything you guys want me to touch on like anything at all, just let me know. And I really appreciate the support. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And until next time, guys, I really hope you enjoy this video. Peace.
Your work is appreciated. Well done.